Hi, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
I am fit and fine. Thank you for asking. Tell me about you. How are you?
I am pretty good. And so we are meeting first time. So could you introduce yourself?
Yes, why not? Definitely. First of all, I want to say that thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself and you give me your valuable time to connect with you. So I am very happy to meet you. And let me introduce myself. So my name is Sangeeta and I am from Bihar. If I talking about my qualifications, so I have completed my graduation BSc and nowadays I am doing job and currently I'm living in Haryana in Gurugram. That's all about me.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, now it's my turn. Shall I introduce myself?
Yes, I want to know about you.
Oh, that's pretty good. Uh, Thank you for this golden opportunity. My name is Santosh Kumar, and I am from UP district Lakhimpur. By profession, I am an English teacher. English is being taught by me in a private school. As far as my hobbies concerned, my hobbies are reading different types of religious book and having conversation with different types of people. So that's a little bit about us, and that's all.
Okay, so when did you join in this group?
So I think 4 days before,
How did you know about this group?
because I think I would like to recall that person name. He is none other than only Arun sir. You heard the name of Arun sir? Arun
Hmm,
sir joined. Arun sir,
okay,
add me in this group, and so I thank you for this kind activity.
and okay, that's great. So how long have you been practicing this language?
Ma'am, as I told you, by profession, I'm a teacher. So earlier I used to teach in the class as a subject. But when I have changed that every person is changing day by day, and because science and technology has changed the way of our thinking, so it becomes very great need for me. So you can say I have been learning this language for 12 years.
You have been learning English language for 12 years.
Yes, ma'am. Because while teaching, I try to learn this language. But at that time, I used to speak, but uh, most other people do not give the importance of this language. But I think this language is going on in my mind that one day I will do my best and I will tell you who am I and what I have. Because when we talk about my area, I'm living in a village area, and here most of the people speak Hindi language, so they don't understand what is the value of English language and what is the importance of this beautiful language, because this language is being spoken all over the country, and people love to speak this language very much. Ma'am, very well.
Yes, you are right. I am agree with your point. Nowadays, English is very, day by day demand level.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
nowadays, I am also facing problem that kind of like I recently I got job, so little
Yeah.
bit I don't have that much confidence to communicate myself front of someone. And when I comes to talk someone physically, then my confidence is very low. So that's why I decided to be need to practice front of camera, front of mirror. Then I will my hesitation and
Yeah.
I want to see my body in front of camera, which kind of like my body.
Yeah. And ma'am, so I have a few questions. If you don't mind, so can I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you can ask me any kind of question.
So I think, please let me know, ma'am, and how did you learn this beautiful language? So please tell me about your journey, so that can my viewers and person who know me very well. can know what is the
Okay,
way.
okay, if I talking about my experience to practice English language, so I have been learning English language for 1 years. Okay, but
Yes,
still I am learning, and because never learning process is never end. Okay, we should
yeah,
never leave
yeah.
to practice.
Yeah.
And
So what you have done for learning this language, and what is your way? What you have done first? What have you tried for?
when I was beginner at that time, I used to practice a lot, like
What?
every single day.
Yeah.
How I
What?
was practice, how I was practice. I used to practice front of mirror, and I used to read English book regular basis every single day, and I used to watch lots of video on YouTube English conversation video, and I was very enthusiastic to learning English language. Like always time I was thinking about that how to improve my English language and when I will able to speak. This kind of question running in my
I
mind
have
all
your
this
mind.
time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. Yes, when I was go to sleep, so in my mind running lots of question related English. So
Yeah, yeah,
I was not sleep good, like good way.
yeah,
And again, in morning time, I was wake up in the morning like at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. for only for to practice and for reading English a story like.
yeah, yeah.
And I have been practice a lot. Okay, that's
Yeah.
why today I'm able to speak.
Bilkul. Yeah, yeah. So, ma'am, I think you practice at home all alone, or you practice with your co-learners, or there is one who can speak English at your home.
There was no anyone to talk to me, and there was
Yeah,
no any environment. I wanted to search lots of cool learner and search on YouTube, and I sent to request to talk to me. But when I was
yeah,
free, then they are not free.
yeah,
When they were free, then I am busy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not suitable to practice. Then I thought we need to practice alone and we need to make environment from myself.
So that's a great. That's your work hard. Oh, I appreciate your hard work hard. So, ma'am, I think would you like to have conversation with me on any topic? Do you have any topic?
Right now I don't have any kind of topic in my mind. So I want to ask some question with you.
Yes, you can ask me, ma'am. I will do my best.
Okay. So which kind of method do you apply for practice for learning in English language?
Oh, it is very beautiful question, ma'am. Ask me, and I will answer these questions. I think which type of method I apply for my practice. So this is your question. Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
So I think first when I get up early in the morning, at that time I pray to the God, and then I start reading, and first I read action word with their meaning, and after that I learn tense, present tense, and past tense, future tense, and its kinds. And after that I try to speak those tense without looking, because I think the same environment I have, I don't have any environment. I don't have any this type of environment. I am living in a village area, so I think there are no good facility wherever. So when I do this activity after, and I observe what is going on in my surrounding, and then I try to translate that things in English language, and gradually now I am able to speak English in front of you. So it is very easy step, and after that I follow the step, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. It is the very golden formula. And I also watch English cartoon movie, and I also listen motivational speaker as well as native speaker, and I follow their way of speaking. And like this, I do my practice.
Why are you standing, holding your cell phone?
Because then, I think it's my not habit to standing all time, because I think here is no any chair. Right now I'm in a coaching. So before taking your sessions, I have attended one more sessions, and so there in old room there was a chair, so I was sitting there comfortably and conversation and having conversation with that guy. But here I think there is no any chair available, so that's why I'm standing. If I stand, so I think you can see nowadays weather is very hard. So when we walk, while conversation and while speaking at a time, I can get some freshness. So that's why there is no any particular reason.
So you are comfortable with standing to talk
Yes,
to
yes,
me.
all time. Yes. So I would like to tell you more about my standing way. When I teach in the class at a time, I never use any types of chair, and I also strongly recommend all my cooperative teachers that I think chairs are not allowed in the class, because I think when you use the chair, what you will teach in the school, and so that's why it's. I have this. I have a very strict rule.
Okay, so you are teaching in private school or private coaching?
Yeah, I'm teaching in a private school right now, because I think at this moment summer vacation is going on. So I think our school, as per as the rules, our school are closed, and I'm teaching, in a private school.
Okay, okay, that's great. So in which class do you teach? On which subject do you teach?
Yeah, yeah. It is very interesting. I teach playgroup to 12, whether Hindi medium or English medium, it doesn't matter. I am able to teach, and I teach English subject, English and English computer science, and I think the book which is in English I can teach, whether it can be social study, whether SST, any, but it must be in English.
Okay, that's great. You are doing very well. What is your goal?
Yes, I wanted to give the beautiful environment of my village, because I think most of the village people, they don't have such environment from they can go ahead. So I think I am the one person, one who is creating environment day by day. Because I think most of the people of my village are uneducated. They don't have money, and they are also facing a financial problem. So I think now I would like to give them a good platform, so that I think they can go ahead. And because I think here is very a great problem, most of the people and most of the boys don't have any facility from where they can learn English. So I would like to create them a beautiful environment, so that they can follow me, and uh, slowly but gradually they can go ahead. They go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay, ma'am. I think thank you, because you have given me your precious time, and so I am very happy because you have expressed your
okay.
thoughts
And
and
I am
your.
also nice to talk with you.
Yeah, yeah. Next time, I hope that I would reconnected with you. So till then, take care, ma'am, and keep practicing and grow in future.
Okay, okay. Yes, bye.
Bye, 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 ma'am.